Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video we have a new model that I just got a couple days ago, which is the NG models British Airways Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. So there's a couple of reasons why I got this plane. So as you may heard, the British Airways 747 retirement is getting closer and closer, which is so sad. I mean, just, you know, there's still 747s flying, but the British Airways 747 was the only 747 operator to Philadelphia. Now you might be like saying, oh, but why is there 747-8 from Lufthansa? You see, the 747-8, it didn't really come to Philadelphia on a regular schedule. It will sometimes come in, but mostly it'll be the A350 or the A330. So yeah, it is sad. So I started looking for a replacement for the 747. Now I know the 747 is not yet retired for British Airways.
Bruh.
But I mean, you know, it is getting closer and closer. I do know that the 787-10 is not yet flying. I mean, it hasn't been delivered to British Airways. It is like almost delivered. I know that the 787-10 for British Airways has been doing some like test flights near Charleston, North Carolina. That's where they built the 787-10s and -9s. So yeah, it is not currently in the British Airways fleet, but it'll be very soon. So yeah, let's review this model. Alright, so starting from the box, this is, in my personal opinion, this is one of the most beautiful boxes behind the Her Art Here boxes. Now I just printed this out because it just looks so cool. Now the New York, New Jersey one has not been like done yet. It's gonna be shipped out by July. That's what according to NG models, but yeah, still waiting on that. But yeah, this is one of the most beautiful boxes. I mean, it looks simple, but it's pretty beautiful. So right here, it's like this bright red, and then as you go down, it like switches to this purple, and then all the way down here it's blue, which is it's a really nice gradient of colors. And then in the background we have the "To Fly to Serve" coat of arms, I guess. And then we have the little British Airways logo. And on the side it just says British Airways Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner, and the same design on the back with all the information. I did get this from Sprue Brothers Models. I don't really have a particular place where I get my NG models. It could be sometimes from the Sprue Brothers Amazon store, or Diecast Airplane store, or even Prairie Diecast. That's where I got my Sun Country from. But yeah, let's get into the review of the actual plane. Alright, starting from the nose, we have the cockpit windows, which are pretty unique on the Boeing 787 Dreamliner because they don't look like any other Boeing plane. Then we have the Speedbird symbol. I don't really know it, but I think that's what it is. And we have the L1 boarding door, British Airways, the coat of arms, the L2 boarding door with the One World logo. There's also one right there. This is I guess the first class or business class section. I think they have first class on the 787-10. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Then we have the Rolls-Royce Trent 1000 engines. Then we have the beautiful wing on the 787-10. Yeah. The 787 from our British Airways is really unique. I mean, it is unique for all other airlines. Because it has a white wing, while all other planes in the British Airways fleet have gray wings. So it's a different kind of you know, it looks more sleek and modern in my opinion. But yeah, there we have the wing. There's no over wing exit, but we have an exit right behind me there. Please focus. Okay. Alright, there we go. And then we have more economy class, and then we have the Royal Mail logo, and then we have G, Golf, Zebra, Bravo, and then I don't know what L is, and then Alpha. That's the registration. And then we have the aftmost boarding door. I mean, that's probably used as a catering door. And then we have the British Airways Union Jack logo. Here's this view of the British Airways 787-10. We also have one Wi-Fi dome. You know, this plane looks very nice in my opinion. It is a pretty long. It is the longest variant of the 787 series, and it is actually longer than the 777-200 ER, which is pretty unique. And it's almost as long as the 747-400, which is pretty impressive. You know, these twin engine planes are getting bigger. Alrighty everybody, so I hope you enjoyed this review of the NG models British Airways Boeing 787-10 Dreamliner. So if I would have to rate this plane, I would have to rate it 9.5 out of 10. NG models did an amazing job, but one issue that I do have is I think the wings are not as the wing curve is not as, it's not that, as you can see, it looks kind of flat. You know, the 787 has a very high wing curve, as you can see on the box. I don't know if I don't know if it's the way that it should be, but in my opinion, I think it's supposed to be, the wing curve is supposed to be a little bit greater. But the mold on this plane is very good. If I would have to recommend it, I would say definitely buy it if you need a British Airways plane, and even if you don't and you just want a great model, this is a really great model. And the box is also great too. I mean, I don't know, there's just, you know, NG models at this like extra thing to model airplane collecting. You know, the box is also kind of collectible too, because it's unique to every single plane. It's not just, you know, the same old with like Gemini jets or something, you know. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and fly safe.